What child is this who lay to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom shepherds guard and oops, I don't know the words. Oh well, that's a little early, anyways. I'm here today. I'm getting in my holiday mood. We're almost at Thanksgiving. It's this week. I'm so excited. Happy early Thanksgiving to all of you. At our house, we used to start playing Christmas albums right on Thanksgiving, And anyway, so I'm a little ahead of myself. I'll save the Christmas songs till I practice more. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Tuesday. This is Messages from the Spirit World. I want to say welcome to all of you. Looks like we got a lot of people over in chat. There's Christopher Barber, TGVG, Violet Vibrations, Ryan Erard, Loving Jesus. Yay, Kate Pigeon's here. Rafe Turtle's here. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys. Well, welcome, welcome. Coco Janelle. Good to see you all. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm so excited you guys are here. There's Sunny22. Hello, hello, hello. There's Ian. Oh my gosh, what'd you say, Ian? I said, Ian says, oh, I sent you lots of yogi tea. Oh my God, Ian, I can't believe you. That is so nice of you. Well, I will definitely have to open that up and we'll show that when it gets here. You're so nice. Ian is so generous. He always sends me presents. Bless your heart, Ian. You shouldn't have. That's very kind of you. Yay, there's Tarian's sons here. Jonathan777. Kent is here. Megan Johnson, Esther Williams. Yay, oh my gosh, so good to see you guys. And all this is great. Well, welcome to all of our new tubies. We have a lot of new people here. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Bob Hickman. I'm also known as Psychic Bob, and I'm a professional psychic medium. That's right. When I'm not doing YouTube, I'm crazy busy doing readings for people. And if you are interested in getting on my schedule for a private reading is a full hour, you and me, one-on-one. And in your private hour, we cover a lot of stuff, past, present, future. We identify your spirit guides, bring messages from them, messages from deceased loved ones that may come through. We look at your past lives, your karmic links. What are your life, what's your life mission? All of that, and I answer all of your, your questions. So I cover a lot, but today we're gathering. By the way, I do charge for private readings. It is my full-time work. But today we offer this as free. So today we're having free readings. Now, some people do like to make donations, and that always helps my channel. So if you want to help my channel and want to make a super chat donation, that's always appreciated, but it's not absolutely required, okay? So anyways, I want to put that out there because some people are saying, well, can I ask a message if I can't afford to pay for a super chat? And yes, you can, okay? Now, I'm trying to get everybody in, so just understand that during today's show, I may not be able to get to your questions. Nothing personal. It's just a numbers thing. There's just one of me and there are hundreds of you. But I am so glad that you're here. Yay, there's Maria Renee Steuben Lopez. Yay, Robert Stevens is here. Isabel 317. Hi, Isabel. Hey, Storytime with T. Lily Who 100's here. Good morning. Welcome to all of you. Well, this is so cool. Well, anyways, I was here this morning. I was cleaning house a little bit. And I had to show you one of my new little treasures that I got. As many of you know, I'm a glass collector. And look at this cool little panther. Well, it's actually, I think it's a tiger. It's made of glass, little figurine. I thought it was a panther when I bought it. But after I bought it, I realized that I think it has tiger stripes on it. But anyways, I just thought it was kind of cool. I'm into panthers these days. So I thought you guys would like seeing that. Isn't that cute? Anyways, I have a little table that he's going to sit on, a little black glass table with him. So anyways, just wanted to show it to you. It's just something I thought was kind of novel and that you would enjoy seeing, Anyways, I am so glad that you're here. Kate Pigeon says, that's my mom, Bob. Isabel 317. Hi, Isabel. You and Kate are both awesome. Thank you for being here. Hi, Jason Alien. Jason, listen, I cannot do political questions. I'm sorry to say. YouTube is really censoring everything I do. And if I don't give the right political opinion on anything, no matter what it is, I will have my money stripped, my monetization stripped. So it's a little crazy. Anyways, hi, loving Jesus. Good to see you. TGVG. Yay. Hey, there's Violin Viola Masterclass. Hey, Amber. Good to see you, darling. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Sass to you. Sassy to you. Good to see you. Sassy, hold your questions. I'm not ready to do questions yet. It's going to be just a little while, okay? But resubmit your question after we're ready, okay? There's Joey the Gothic Vlogger here. That's a cool name. I like that. The Gothic Vlogger. Very cool. Well, welcome to Spirit Channel. Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to Messages from the Spirit World. As I said, for those of you who are new here, I do readings every Tuesday. We gather on Tuesdays every day, every week at Tuesday at 12 noon, usually 12, sometimes later. But I try to do it at 12 noon Eastern U.S. time. And I try to take your questions and answer your psychic questions. So we're going to do that today. But before we get into that, got a few just really quick announcements. Make sure to be here tomorrow and Wednesday because we're going to talk about the mystical gemstone opal. If you didn't see yesterday's video, I showed you this, one of my pendants. This is one of my little opal pendants. Isn't that beautiful? A sparkling opal. And so we're going to talk about the opal gemstone tomorrow on Wiccan Wednesday. So make sure that you're here, okay? We're going to talk about that. And also, for those of you who've been inquiring, yes, I do teach a psychic development class. I got a few letters, people saying, what's this I'm hearing about psychic training? Every Saturday, I teach a psychic development class on Saturdays at noon, 12 noon Eastern U.S. time. It's a 2-hour class from 12 till 2 p.m. on every Saturday. If you want to join that, you can register over at my website to PsychicBob.com right there. The price for the class is $30. Now, you know, guys, I got some people writing me hate letters saying, well, I can't believe you charge for your class. Well, listen, try to go out and get professional level training and see if you get it for that cheap. I keep my prices really low. You're going to get Psychic Bob, me and you, one-on-one training. I'm going to teach you psychic skills, psychic theory, help you develop. And it's only $30 for 2 hours with me. That's pretty good. I think I'm practically giving it away. Go try to find out what James Von Prague charges for his classes. And I'm not knocking on James Von Prague because I love him. But you won't get training from him as cheap as you'll get it from me. So anyways, I hope that you'll consider, coming and joining our class on Saturday. Make sure to register because space is limited and we will fill up. So, hey, Kate Pigeon. Kate says, Bob, will you be doing another tarot class? Yes, I think in December I'm going to teach another tarot class. I'm still trying to put that together. So, yes, to answer your question, yes, and I'll have information on that in the next few days. I'm still working out some scheduling stuff, okay? So, thank you, Isabel. Isabel 317 says, energy is an exchange and people, energy is precious. Yes, it is. So, okay, so Christopher Barber, hey, Christopher, good to see you, says, what's your private reading price, sir? Yeah, my private hour readings, it's on my website, but the price is $150 for the reading. It's a full hour for $150 with me, okay? And we cover all the stuff I was talking about earlier, past issues, present issues, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, your life themes, and answer all your questions. So yeah, we cover a lot in that, but it's $150. And if you go to my website, PsychicBob.com, you can read about my readings over there, okay? So yay. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. Well, we're going to answer your questions today, but we've got to do a little meditation to open the channel, okay? So we're going to do a special meditation I do called the blink meditation. And what this is the idea that inside of you resides your spirit light, your true soul self. And that soul is connected to the spirit world, to the light there. So we're going to do a little meditation, a closed eye meditation where we count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to expand our light and fill our whole body. Hey, Tina Sellens is here. Hey, Robert Stevens says, I recommend doing the private readings too. Thank you, Robert. Oh, Tina, you're sweet too. Thank you, Tina. Says, I highly recommend a private reading. Mine was phenomenal. Thank you so much. You guys are great. Raphael says, yes, let's go. Okay, we're going to get meditating here. Thank you for your kind comments, Robert and Tina. So yeah, if you want to get on my schedule, give me a call at my office number, 703-825-3929. Let me put that in the chat. Okay, so there's my phone number. Please, I ask that you only call if you want to buy a reading, because I get a lot of people calling. They're like, PsychicBob, I just want to hang out with you and talk to you. I love talking to people, but honestly, I get hundreds of calls. I can't spend the time to talk. So I ask you, please only use that number if you're serious about a reading, okay? Thank you for understanding. It's not that I don't love you guys, because I really wish I could just sit and talk to everybody all day long. And believe me, as much as I love talking, I certainly would. Yay. All right, so let's meditate. So I want you guys to start. We're going to just close our eyes for a minute. So take your hands off your keyboard, set down your phone, close your eyes for a moment, okay? And as we close our eyes, let's just follow our breathing, just gently in and out. And let's just release all the crazy tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow the breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light. And I want you to see that spark of light now. See it become a little brighter and a little larger. And as you focus on that light now, we're going to count down from 3 to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to explode that light to fill our whole body. So just focus on that light now. All right, you got it? All right, let's count down. You ready? 3, 2, stay focused. 1, blink on. Woo! Oh my gosh. I just saw Lady Carol. Lady Carol says, Bob's private readings are a life changer. They are worth the money. God bless you. You guys are so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for your kind support. Well, who's our first question tonight? It looks like Raymond Hampton. You're the lucky one, Raymond. Hi, PsychicBob. Are there any messages for me today from the spirit world? Thanks and love you, PsychicBob. Hold on, Raymond. I'm hearing my guy Doris back here. Hi, Doris. Doris is back here, Raymond, and she's asking me to tell you. She said, I'm in his ear. So Doris is working with you right now to open your clairaudience. You definitely have a lot of psychic gifts going, a lot of development here. But call on Doris Stokes right now. She's literally talking to you. Okay. Also, she's asking me to tell you about January more money opportunities. So there may be a new job offer, some type of financial blessing. Watch January. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, our first donation, Aaron Doherty. Thank you, Aaron, $5. Happy Thanksgiving week, Bob. Please describe my aura and share anything spirit wants me to know. Thanks as always. God bless you. Thank you, Aaron, for your donation. Let me just step into your frequency here. Hold on. You know, Aaron, right now as I'm walking into your light, I'm getting interesting shades of blue, lavender, and purple. Blue means that you're opening your communications now. So you're in a really good place for negotiations, for discussion, for getting what you want. You also have lavender light in your aura, which indicates that you are in touch with your emotions. You're feeling things. Trust how you're feeling right now. This is very vital to the next few months for you. And you got beautiful violet purple, which means spirit is close to you. Definitely you're opening your channel. So this is a time where you've got to really focus on the inner voice, the inner wisdom. Don't worry about what's on paper. Listen to the inner voice, okay? I've also got an angel back here. It's Archangel Raphael, and he said he's putting healing around your mother. So there's going to be some strength and some physical vitality and some healing that comes to her in the next 2 weeks here. Archangel Raphael's your man, working with you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Gary M, $9.99. Hi, Gary. Thank you. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from the spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Hold on. Somebody's back here. Yes. Gary, I've got Edgar Casey coming in back here. And he says to tell you, he said, tell Gary we're fixing his third eye. He said, you've been feeling a little like you're not seeing things clearly. And he said, don't worry. He said, we're opening that third eye. I want you to call on Edgar Casey. He's also talking to me here about last night, about some dreams. And he says, don't worry if you didn't get the dreams. He said, the messages are going to come clearly through the week. So you're going to see a pickup in dream connection, pickup in clarity, pickup in your own vision here. He says to tell you that the end of this month is significant, that it starts to open doors for you, particularly in business. So be open to some guidance for some business opportunities the end of this month. We're almost there. Work with Edgar Casey. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you got another donation? Oh, who is that? Andromedan. Hi, Bob. Any messages from the higher dimensions? Thank you. South Korean, $20. All right. Andromedan, I want you to be watching here, because one of the things that I'm picking up around you is that this is just interesting. They keep saying, watch the planet Mars. It's like you're looking at Mars in the night sky, and you may have a vision of a sighting of a UFO or a ship. And I feel like there's a telepathic rapport that's opening, but it seems somehow connected to Mars or Martians. So watch that. I feel this is within like the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, another donation, $4.99. Jonathan 777. Bob, can you tell me how my new business ventures will turn out? You know, Jonathan, I have to tell you, I think that right now you may feel that things are a little slow. Be patient. I think it's not going to be until January or February that you get a sense that you are moving forward. So probably November and December is still going to be a little challenging, got to be honest with you. But watch January and February. That's where you start to see that you've got good partnerships. And that's the word my spirit guide Fletcher wants to emphasize. He said, think in terms of partnerships. He said, you can't do it all on your own. You're going to have to partner. And I feel like this partnering with people branches you into different parts of the country. So I think that you're coming into a time here where you're literally going to see your growth in 2021 is connected through strategic partnering. So keep that in mind. I think you will succeed, but again, it's going to be a few months until you really get a confirmation of that, but keep going, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your donation. David Jan. Hi, David Jan. Hi, Bob. Could Spirit tell me when I will come into my psychic power? You're already there, David Jan. You just haven't realized it yet. I do feel like this next 2 months, December and January, are significant around you, because what Fletcher says, out with the old, in with the new. That's his literal words, which means that as we end this year, new energies are starting for you. So I think December, January are very powerful times for awakening for you. One of the things, David, I got to say is you've got to be consistent with your daily practice. Keep that up. Even if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, you're building power on subtle levels. And I want you to really be attuned right now to messages that come through. You might get something, we all do this. We get a message and we go, oh, that can't be right. Listen, discard nothing. Take everything in, consider it, write it down, keep a journal. I see the next 2 months very powerful around you. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. Coco Janelle. Hey, Coco Janelle. Hey, Bob, what does N like about me and when will he ask me out? You know, Coco Janelle, I think N likes it that you keep it real. You know, one of the things is you don't put up a false front, and that's your secret with him to success. Just keep it real. I feel like right now, to be honest with you, he's in a bit of a struggle period in his life. And so you may have some delay on getting an actual date, but I think that also January for you looks like a better time for that, okay? Thank you so much for your question. Blessings to you. Marie Renee Steuben Lopez. Hi. Dear Psychic Bob, I hope you're doing well. Please, I need your help. Can you check on what's going on? I've been feeling weird vibe, like something is off and I feel like I'm being watched, a dark vibe. You know, Marie, what's going on here is you're picking up the fear that's surrounding the earth. Right now, because of this CV situation, there's a lot of people projecting fear into the cosmos. And what you're picking up is the energy of the earth's fear. I've never seen a time where we've had a cloud around the earth like we have. And that's what you're picking up. So what you've got to do right now is work on grounding yourself. I want you to see if you can get this, either the stones black tourmaline or hematite, and start wearing this, because that's going to ground you down so you don't get caught up in the craziness that is moving through the ethers right now. Focus on grounding. Also, I want you to put a bowl of salt in your bedroom because your sleep cycle's been off. That'll give you a more grounded sleep. That's going to get you back in sync, okay? Don't give in to fear. Turn off the media. Don't watch the news. Just come to YouTube, and even be careful here, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Brianna Brady just donated $20. My gosh, thank you, Brianna. Brianna asks, I'm very curious as to what exactly I am seeing. I describe it as energy. It looks like clear bubbles that move inward and outward. Also, a lot of geometric shapes are all connected. What is this? Can I use this spiritually in any way? Yes, Brianna. You know what you're experiencing is there is literally a veil between the dimensions. And the veil, when I see the veil, it looks like a chiffon curtain. But I've had times where the veil turns to waves of light. So I think it's an energy veil that you're picking. You're literally picking up the veil between the worlds. And yes, you can use that, because what that means is you're very close to the spirit. Spirit world's trying to connect you. So when you get those images of the bubbles and the shapes, that's how the veil is presenting to you. So I want you to say, who is on the other side of the veil? Say, who is over there? And you're going to start getting a direct communication. So that means, like, literally the spirit world's here, you're drawing very close, and that's why you're having that experience. It is energy, but it's the veil between the worlds. And kind of like if you think about a curtain, right? If I'm behind a curtain, right, and you can't see me, but I push my hand through that curtain, you're going to see kind of a geometric or a shape form in that curtain. That's what you're experiencing, okay? I've seen it myself, so I totally know what this is, and I can clearly see it around you. So that's what it is. Start talking. It means somebody's trying to get a message through. There's one person I do pick up that's on the other side of the veil here, and I want to call this a grandfather, I think on the father side of the family. But I'm getting an older male here, would be a grandfather figure that I feel has been very close to the veil, trying to speak to you. So start with him and then see what other voices you start to get. Because one of the things with the veil is it's not soundproof. So if you shout through the veil, guess what? They're going to shout back. So this is not only for clairvoyance, it's also to help you with your clairaudience, which means spirit, hearing spirit voices. Okay? I hope that helps, darling. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm so excited for you. That's really wonderful. Yay! Oh my gosh. So many questions. You guys are the best. You know, you ask the best questions. Oh, well, hold on just a second. This flew by. All right. Ghostly girl. Hey, ghostly girl. What is the main issue I need to work on to hear my higher self? Thank you, Lord Ision. Blessings to you and everyone watching. Thank you so much. By the way, if you don't know who Lord Ision, that's my title. I have a Wiccan title of nobility as Lord Ision. Listen, ghostly girl, you know, when I'm walking into your frequency, one of the things that I'm picking up here is you have a lot of lavender light around you, which is kind of a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing in that it puts you really in touch. Guys, I'm sorry for the noise out here. There are construction people that just suddenly appeared outside my door right during my broadcast. Any of you who know what I'm talking about, this has been coordinated to disrupt me. There's no reason for construction, but this is what's going on. So if you're hearing shop vacs and stuff and banging, weird stuff. All right, so ghostly girl, sorry about that interruption. But that lavender light around you is a bit of a curse because it means that you're absorbing excessive amounts of emotional energy. You're literally picking up everything from everybody around you. I would advise you also, like I did somebody previously, you need to ground and shield yourself. Now, of course, use black tourmaline. I would use salt. I would use hematite. Any of those are grounding and shielding. But the interesting thing is beyond that lavender, I'm getting a lot of blue light, which means you're opening your vision. So your psychic sense, your clairvoyance is going to increase once you kind of remove some of the emotional, I don't want to say baggage, that's not the right word, but there's definitely an emotional overwhelm of energy around you right now that's making it slower to be able to connect to your true psychic vision. And I think once you ground that down, you're going to start to see clearer. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. Amethyst Moonstone. Hello, Amethyst Moonstone. Any messages from Spirit for me? You know, Amethyst, I got to tell you, I'm hearing a voice back here. Somebody's talking to me. Let me see who it is. Doris, can you help me? Who is that? You know, my guide Doris does everything. I love her. Okay. Thank you. There's a spirit guide back here. Her name is Sarah. And she said, I'm guiding them. Sarah seems to have some connection to England. She said, yes. She said, I was around during the Romantic era. So like mid 1800s, Sarah was. And she said that she was a writer. And she said, I used to write poetry and music. And she said she's coming in to help you, Amethyst, with connecting to that creative process. So I feel like Spirit wants to work through you now to do some sort of writing, whether it's music or poetry or writing a book, but call on Sarah. Yes. She gives the name of Bradley. She says, I'm Sarah Bradley. So that's her name, but she's one of your spirit guides helping to open the creative channel. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Doris, for helping. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, so call on Sarah Bradley. She's helping you. Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. All right. Amy White, any messages for me? Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Oh, I love your sunflowers and your cherry blossoms. Do you know sunflower is a sign of the spiritualist movement? And cherry blossoms are a big part of my life here in Washington. It's one of our Washington, D.C. symbols. Anyways, any messages for you? Yes. Hold on. Somebody's back here. Doris, who's there? Is somebody here for Amy? Okay. Doris is asking me to tell you, she said she's still aligning somebody. Hold on. Somebody's trying to come in. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice here. Okay, great. Yeah, I've got a woman here, Amy. I want to place this on the mother side of the family here. This is a lady who's, I don't think it's a grandmother. I think it goes back like a few generations, like great-grandmother, even further back, great-great-grandmother. But I just hear a woman saying, she said, I'm the matriarch of the family line connected to her mother. And this great-grandmother or great-great-grandmother back here says to tell you that she said she's putting power in you now. She says to go forward bravely. She keeps handing me books here, so I get the sense there could be some issues coming connected to learning or education. I don't know if you're in school right now or about to do school, but this great-grandmother is coming in and handing books to you. So if you've been thinking about doing some education or trying to move forward in that area, she's definitely going to be working with you and asking me to tell you about that, okay? Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, another donation. Loving Jesus, $4.99. Thank you, Loving Jesus. Loving Jesus says, I see cobalt blue sparkles at night that appear and disappear. What are they? Blessings to you. Those have a connection to the spirit world. They're what we call spirit lights. The spirit people, when they come to visit us, sometimes come in groups, and sometimes they appear as little pinpoints of light. And that's what you're seeing. I've done seances in the past where literally during the seance, an entire room of people witnessed it. Little glittering, sparkling lights appear. And when you see those lights, start talking to them, because like one or two of them may come forward out of the group and start speaking to you. That's who that is. It's spirit lights. It's your soul group. And you've got a lot of people. There are probably about 30 or 40 people coming to you in that sparkling light. One of them is actually a relative that's in that group. That's a grandfather as well. I'm getting a grandfather that I hear a man speaking to me. And he said, I brought the family over to visit. Okay. I'm also getting a name here. I'm not sure that's what the grandfather, but I get a name. It sounds like somebody said Mike or Michael is here. So Michael is one of the spirits in that group as well. So I don't know if you can place that, but that's who's coming. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys have got so many questions. Stojans Dezelikov, all the way from Macedonia. He says, last night I woke up at 4 a.m. and I saw a spirit figure watching me. Was that a spirit or hallucination? Blessings. Thank you. You know, Stojans, that was an actual spirit. You know, when we sleep, now let me just kind of break this down. What's happening at night while you're sleeping is you're actually going out of your body and you're going to the spirit world because you're doing psychic development. And you're coming back into your body. It's interesting, it's around 4 a.m. That's usually when a lot of people return back to their body from the spirit world. And so you were coming back to your body, and that was a guide who was bringing you back. The name I keep picking up around this, it's interesting. It sounds like a Greek name, and it's not Aristotle, but it's like Aristotle. So Aristes, thank you. Fletcher just said Aristes. His name is Aristes. That's the person that you saw. He's actually like a spirit guide. He dresses in kind of like Greek robes a lot of times too. So you might see a figure in draped, like clothing and draped. That's who it is, Aristes, not Aristotle. I knew I was getting close there. See, you know, this is why I do what, you know, my teacher who trained me always said, Bob, when you read, listen to the spirit people. They know more than you. Get out of the way. So I kept going, Aristotle. I'm like, that's not it. Fletcher said Aristes. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Oh my gosh, another donation. Kenna Osborne, $4.99. Kenna, you're so sweet. Thank you. Hi, Psychic Bob. I was wondering if my best friend Sasha Nicole and I have known each other in any of our past lives. Thank you and blessings. Yeah, she's part of your soul group. You've had actually a number of lives, but the most recent past life with her was during the Victorian era. It was in the 1800s. Both of you lived in London, and you were models, actually. You used to model dresses for like high society people. You were connected to a dressmaker shop. Like, I think it was your mother. You were sisters. Yeah, Fletcher said you were sisters. And he said that you were like, your mother designed and made dresses, but she used you as the model. So you'd wear the dresses and walk through the showroom to demonstrate, like, that's kind of like early fashion shows. But you and her have a connection to fashion from that lifetime. Might be interesting for you guys to go get like a fashion magazine like Vogue, or, you know, I don't know all the fashion, but I'll say Vogue, and look at clothes together. I bet you guys would have a real sense of that connection to clothing, and it may trigger some of that past life memory. but that's where that comes from. Okay, yeah. Isn't it wonderful? You know, it's so nice when we have a friend in our lives that we feel so close to, you know. And, you know, with friends, we want to, you know, sometimes we know friends from past lives and sometimes we don't. But, you know, in this case, you know, Kenna and her friend really do have a past life connection. You know, I love it. Thank you so much. Sarah Meha. Hello, Sarah. Are there any messages for me from the spirit world? Thank you. Hold on, Sarah. Doris, who's here? Really? Okay. There's a lady back here. She gives the name of Jeannie, Jeannie. She says, I'm Jeannie. And Jeannie is dressed in kind of like a 1970s kind of boho, hobo chic clothes. She's got like a big scarf tied around her head. She's carrying a big like leather satchel and she's got flowing clothes. Jeannie said, she said, I was a bit of a mystic in my day, an astrologer and a psychic. And she said that she's coming in, Sarah, to help you learn to trust your inner voices. She said, you always get messages. She said, but you ignore them. She said, I'm coming in, so she can't ignore them. Okay, so Jeannie's one of your spirit guides helping you now. And she's asking to bring that to you. Yes, she's also asked me to tell you, Sarah, she said that she's going to bring in some relatives here. I believe there's a grandmother that is going to be coming to visit you in a dream this week. And Jeannie's coming in to help her manifest to you so you will know for sure that you're being guided by the spirit world, okay? So talk to Jeannie, ask her to keep bringing people to you. She said there'll be more than a grandma. She said a lot of different people from the other side. She said, I'll be introducing you to some family that you haven't seen in a long time. And she said other spirit guides. So work with Jeannie. A lot of blessings coming. Thank you so much. Yay. Hi, Just Nicole. Hi, Just Nicole. Good to see you. I love your lightning bolts and your star. Thank you. Any messages for me? Hold on, Just Nicole. Let me see who's back here. Somebody's talking. You know, while I'm reading, guys, just so you know, I always got voices in the background. I'm trying to figure out who's talking to me. Yes. Thank you. Okay, hold on. I've got a spirit guide back here for you, Nicole. Yes. Okay. There's a guy back here. It's a male. It's really interesting. He's very tall. He was. Okay. He was a knight. He's showing me his armor now. And he said, I was a knight during the time of King Arthur. And he said, after I finished doing my work as a knight, he said, I went and studied with Merlin. I studied magic. And Nicole, he's saying that you have the ability to do magic, and he's coming in as a teacher of mystical arts, of magic, and of spells to you. And can you say your name for me again? I couldn't hear it. Yes. Sir Richard? Okay, his knightly name is Sir Richard. He said, I'm Sir Richard. And he said, I'll be a protector. He says, as a knight, I can protect. But he says, as a student of Merlin, I will teach magic. So he's back here for you. I'm also getting another person comes in here. This is a relative that's coming in for you. The name around it sounds like it's an M name, like Minnie or Millie. I'm not sure I'm getting the name exact, but I want to say it's like on your mother's side of the family. The name is Millie or Minnie. I'm having a little trouble with it. But I feel like this is connected on your mom's side. This goes back and maybe like your grandmother's, one of the like the best friends. It may not actually be a relative, maybe a friend of the family, but I'm getting connected to your grandmother on your mother's side, Millie or a Minnie back here. So she just says, I'm popping in to say hi and send love to all the family. Anyways, I don't know if you can place her. You might have to research that. But she's here. So you got Millie/Minnie here and Sir Richard, who's going to be a spirit guide and protector and teacher. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, we got another donation. Kate Pigeon. Oh my gosh. $4.99. Thank you, Kate. Bob, how can I be more open to clairvoyance, to receiving messages from spirit? Well, you know, the secret, hon, is you've got to be consistent with your daily practice. It means meditate every day, preferably at the same time. I would encourage you also, you might want to consider, if you can, joining my psychic development class, because we all work as a group. And I think working with the group will help kick in your abilities as well. So you might want to think about that. And you don't have to necessarily join my group, but I want you to seek out maybe a meditation group, or if there's a spiritualist church in your area or a metaphysical church, many times they do psychic development. But I find that in the early days of psychic development, that having some direction and guidance from experts really help. You know, when I started as a psychic, I thought I was all alone in the world till I met my teacher and her group that I worked with, and it really changed my life. So anyways, you might want to think about my class. Just an option. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. TGVG, oh my gosh, €5, 49 cents. Any messages from Frank and Rachel? Any messages from Frank and Rachel from my graduation? Do you mean messages for them? Oh, wait, messages from, oh, yes, okay, those people. Yes, from the spirit side. Let me just see if I can get anything. Okay, Rachel's here. Doris said Rachel's back here. And yes, Rachel said, she says, I'm going to continue to be his muse. So it looks like you're going to get a sudden bolt of inspiration, and Rachel's the one putting it through. And she said, I've got to make him laugh. She said, if he'll laugh, he'll open up again. One of the things you got to be careful of, TGVG, is you don't get too wrapped up in being serious. I mean, we all have to be serious at times, but she says you have to have more fun with it. So Rachel's coming to do weird stuff's going to start happening. I know what she's talking about. She said, I'm going to play some pranks, make him laugh. She said, light-hearted energy will open his channel further. Okay. She says to tell you, she said, we're not done. She said, more projects just around the corner. So it looks like December and January, you're going to get some other opportunities to work in film. One of this may be connected also to a commercial, like a TV commercial. So that's what she's saying. I'm not hearing from Frank today, but Rachel brought that over, and she said it's from both of us. Okay, so there you go. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness, you guys are the best. I tell you, I love all your kind questions. All right, Jean, oops, hold on, Jean, I just lost you. Jean Kennedy, there you are. Hi, Bob. Just a question. Do white lighters exist, like in the TV series Charm? Thanks. Actually, they do. You know, that's the one part of the show that I think they got right. White lighters are really what we would call spirit guides, or they could be angels. So yes, they do exist, and everybody has at least one spirit guide. Okay, so yes, you actually have around you about 20 spirit guides that I'm feeling right now. It's literally a group around you. But there is one that I'm picking up particularly close to you right now. He gives the name of William or Bill, and he says it's Billy Boy back here, old Billy. So that's the name of one of your spirit guides, and he's with you. And I get the sense that he's come to you before. He said, she's had my presence before. So anyways, I don't know if you can place it, but he's definitely been working with you. His name is Billy. He's one of your, he said, now don't call me an angel. He said, I don't even know if I like white lighter, but he says, I am a guide. And he said, don't expect me to do all that sparkly stuff. He said, I like to keep it simple. But that's the name, Billy back here. All right. Thank you so much. Good question. Blessings to you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Doris. You know, Doris always gets people lined up for me. She and Fletcher, they both help me, you know. All right. Nacho Libre. Hello, Nacho Libre. Hello, Bob. Any messages for me? I want to know if my partner is getting his unemployment. Any recommendations? Yeah, I do see him getting approved for it. I feel like this is literally, like this is within 2 weeks. It's not far away. So yes, one of the things I want you to do in the meantime is I want you to visualize golden white light surrounding him. This will raise his vibration. I feel he's been in a bit of depression. And you know, sometimes our own consciousness can block our success. So I want you to help raise his energy, putting gold and white light around him, and visualize him receiving and opening, being open to receive. So yes, he'll get it. I see, because I keep getting there's an issue around like a committee, or he has to file some sort of claim or complaint. And I see this being approved. So tell him to make sure he's filed the paperwork, make sure to follow through on it. Because I have to be honest, I feel like he's started it, but he's just kind of letting it float, and he needs to be a little more proactive. And so putting the gold and silver light around him and white light will help him to be more proactive. Okay. Yeah, it's within, like literally within 2 weeks. I don't even know if it's that long, but I'm going to say the far end 2 weeks. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. The Andromedan. Hi, Andromedan. Hi, Bob. How can I unlock my magical powers and abilities? Well, you know, you want to like choose kind of a method of study. Like, for example, I work with Wicca. Wicca will give you a very good foundation in magic. It teaches you all the principles of how energy flow works, how your consciousness is connected, how the spirit world's connected. Now, Wicca is only one school. There's also ceremonial magic, which you have to say is a lot more complex, but some people are really drawn to that. Then there are folk magics. There are a lot of different schools of magic, but the best thing is to choose a school, one school, and study it, because you want to build a foundation. And after you learn that, then you can explore this. But a lot of people make the mistake of trying to go into 20 different schools of magic and draw from here and here and here, and that will weaken your foundation. So find one path. I personally recommend Wicca. That's just me. But I think you will find that that gives you a very clear focus in magic and will open your abilities. Because part of Wiccan training is understanding that whole energy flow within yourself. So I think that will help you. I might recommend Scott Cunningham's book, Wicca, A Guide for the Solitary Practitioner. Okay, Wicca for the Solitary Practitioner. Scott Cunningham, check it out. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Stranger Things 77. Hi, Stranger Things. Hi, Lord Ision. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I am. Any messages for me? What spirits do you see around me? Thanks and blessed be. You know, Stranger Things, I'm getting a number of people here when I walk into your frequency right now. I'm getting some relatives. I'm getting a grandfather here around you in spirit. I think it's on the mother's side of the family. If I'm on the father's side, forgive me, but I am being a grandfather. Sometimes I get the family lines, Chris, but I'm going to say right now, it looks like it's on the father's side. I pick that spirit up around you. I'm also getting an angel here. It's Archangel Gabriel who's around you. And Gabriel's coming in to help you with your opening of your channeling, particularly in the area of writing. I feel like you're being called right now by spirit to start writing, like writing a book or writing kind of it's almost like a lesson plan, like you're going to teach a class, or you're inspired to demonstrate something. And Fletcher, he said, yes, he says also to create for YouTube. So you might be creating a script for a video that you're going to produce for YouTube. I'd like you to be open to that. Gabriel's back here, and Archangel Gabriel, and he said, yes, he said, I want Stranger Things to speak his truth, to speak his truth. So you are being called to open, to communicate, to speak. And I hear your grandfather saying, he says, do not be worried about stability. He said that he's helping to get some financial stuff sorted out as well. He said, you're not going to be in that precarious position much longer. So it looks like stability is coming, and that's going to allow you to also be in a place to create. And they're saying 2021 is a big year of transition for you. So it's all dependent right now, you being open to that channeling process. Okay? Call on Gabriel. He's working with you and your grandfather. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Tanya B. Hi, Tanya B. Hey, Bob, can you tell me why I see the number 108 every day? Thank you. Oh, that's a wonderful number. 108 anybody who studies Buddhism or Hinduism knows that that is a magical number in the East. It means divine power and blessings and good fortune. But from a numerology perspective, we add the numbers 1 plus 0 plus 8, it equals 9. 9 is the number of triple three. Again, 9 is a sign of triple blessing. So this is Spirit's way of telling you, Tanya, that you're about to come into blessing, to be attentive to what's going on around you, because you are at a transition point. I keep seeing January as a time of financial blessing for you. So I think the new year for you starts new money, and they're getting you ready for that, like new work, new money. Okay. Yeah, every time you see that number, say, thank you, Spirit, lead me. Okay, lead me into blessing. Thank you. I hope that answers that. Oh my gosh, another donation. Jim, 99, $5 donation. Hi, Jim. Any messages for my spirit guides or maybe for my grandmother, Tekla? Thanks. Anybody back there for Jim? Doris, can you help me with that? Who's here? Tekla? I think your grandma's back here. Hold on. Doris, she said, such a nice lady. I wish I could have a cup of tea with her. She said, but she has to get through the veil. So I think she was like back here, and Doris is trying to align her, but Doris said she really likes her. Yeah, I got to tell you, Jim, your grandmother's back here, and she's got the biggest smile on her face. She said, tell Jim she's so proud of him. She said, oh, I'm so proud. I couldn't be prouder. And she wants you to know that she's around you here because she said you're about to move forward in your life. She's asking me to talk to you about the month of December here. And she says something about, it sounds like, say it again. She said, yes, she said peace and money in December. And she said, you've been in a kind of a holding pattern, she said, with the money area. And she said, you've not really been happy or contented with that financial situation and the work situation. And she says, I'm getting all of that sorted out. And she said, yes, she said, December, you start to move forward. So December's a transition month, but she's coming in to help you with that. I got to tell you, I'm picking up another name back here, and I'm getting another name of another Jim. I don't know if this is a relative, but I'm hearing Jim is also here. So there's somebody named Jim that comes in with your grandmother as well. That could be a grandfather possibly or another relative, but all I heard is tell them Jim is back here. That's all I'm getting. But Jim and your grandmother are both back here. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Doris. Aren't they wonderful? Oh my goodness gracious. All right, dating test. Hello, dating. Hi, I'm new here. Well, welcome to Spirit Channel. I have a question. I've been on a lot of dating sites, but the girls I've met, they are not good. Can you tell me how I can find her? What do you see about what I want to find for her? Thanks. Dating test, I don't think you need to be on the sites. It's just not where your energy is. I want you to think right now, instead of looking like at a dating site, I want you to look for a meetup group. Because what I'm showing is that you actually meet somebody through a group that you attend. Now, this may be like, what's as strange as this group, but kind of like a social group, like they go hiking. It's a small group, probably 8 to 10 people. And I know with social distancing, there's a lot of groups not meeting, but this group I feel does outdoor stuff. It's either like hiking, or it could be like they go to sports events or something, but it's like an active group. I'm going to say hiking right now. And I feel like if you go look for a social group, Fletcher's back here, he said yes, that when you go to the group, then you meet the girl that you want to meet. Now I'm seeing a female that you interact, because I'm seeing it's outside. It's kind of like a mountainous area where you're meeting up with them. And she has long brown hair, slender girl. Age looks around 28, maybe 30. I'm not sure on age. I can never tell age of some people, but very nice looking, very straight, kind of a darkish brown hair. May have a little highlight in it, like a blondish streak, like she may have colored part of it. Really cute girl. Just very nice, very elegant girl. The name I want to place around this as an A, Like it may be a Amy or Annie. I would say Amy or Amanda. It's an A, like an AM combination. Amy, Amanda, Amelia. I'm gonna say Amy. I'll say Amy for right now. It's the closest I'm getting. But that's where I'm seeing the connection. So looking for dating sites, that's not going to work for you. You got to switch your modus operandi. And I think if you do that, you'll actually meet up with this group literally within about 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. So blessings to you. Thank you so much. Sun Moon, oops, Sun Moon, I'm sorry, I just had your question. Where was it? Oh no, I lost it. Sun Moon, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to come back to you. I apologize. I lost your question somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. I'm sorry. All right, well, I'll come back to you, okay? Thank you so much. All right. Daria McGuire. Hi, Bob. Do you see me reaching my goal weight? Yeah, you will, but I got to tell you, now this is going to sound weird. I mean, work with your doctor and your nutritionist, of course, but my concern is that you're pushing yourself too hard. I feel like if you lose the weight too rapidly, you're not going to keep it off. And so you want to focus right now on really looking at your whole dietary structure as balance, not extremes. Because I kind of feel like you're feeling some sort of pressure right now, like you have to rush this, and I don't see you have to rush it. This is a life transition. It's not just a quick weight loss. So I want you to think about the next 10 years if you can maintain what you're doing. And if you can't, you want to reevaluate it and look at it from a new perspective of how do I balance? It's not so much giving up everything you love, but it's everything in the right balance. And if you can do that, I think you'll have your goal weight. I keep seeing around February of the new year as significant around this. So I feel the next 3 to 4 months, you're going to get this under control. And, you know, if you're saying, well, gee, Bob, I wanted to have it before Christmas, I would say don't do that. Look at February, okay? And that will be the better. The thing is, not only will you be healthier for it, it'll be long lasting and sustaining. Okay, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, another donation. Maya, New Zealand, $8.99. Thank you, Maya. Bob, you are right. I asked Archangel Raphael to come through in my interview, and I did so well and got the interview. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh, so happy. Thank you for that confirmation, darling. You see, this is shows the proof of working with the spirit world. You know, Maya, as you know it, they care about us on the other side. And if we will let them in to work with us, we'll be blessed. Well, Maya, you're moving forward. Keep going and keep talking to him. Thank you for your confirmation and your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Isabel has to go to work. Bye, Isabel. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh wow, we are, I don't know where the day goes. We are at our time. I'm going to do one more message. Greta, I just saw, or Gita, excuse me, Gita says, hi, I'm new here. Hi, Gita. Listen, you're the lucky one. You're getting the last message of the day. Gita, listen, I'm picking up around you some pink light and some gold light. This means that you've been doing a lot of inner work. It's time for you to release the past and let your emotions heal, because I keep seeing January for you, a lot of gold light, which means new beginnings for you. There could come an issue in 2021 of a physical move, like even a possible long distance move connected to a career blessing or a new opportunity. And I feel if that comes, you should be open to it. I'm also getting around you a grandmother on the father's side in spirit as well that comes in to bring her presence to you. So I just want to bring that over to you. I hope that makes a little sense. Anyways, I got to wrap it up, guys. Listen, thank you for being here. Gita, blessings to you. Guys, thanks for being here. You are the best. I love all of you. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. Be back here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. We're going to talk about the mystical gemstone, the opal. As you can see my opal there. So please help me out. Like this video, favorite it, share it with your friends, hit subscribe, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. And make sure to go over to my website, PsychicBob.com, check out my private readings, and register for this Saturday's psychic class. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.